Let's be honest. Few things hurt like discovering your spouse has been unfaithful. It shatters your heart, shakes your confidence, and destroys the trust you thought was unbreakable. But here is the truth. Infidelity doesn't start in the bedroom. It starts in the mind, in small choices, in tiny cracks we ignore until the damage is done. Welcome to Made to Last TV, where we talk about building love that stands in the test of time. In our last episode, we talked about poor communication and how silence can break a marriage. Today, we're going deeper into one of the hardest topics to face: infidelity and trust issues. It's painful, it's uncomfortable, but it's real. And if we are going to help marriages last, we must learn how to prevent betrayal. And if it has already happened, how to heal and rebuild trust. Please pay close attention. What infidelity really is. After this, the way you see infidelity will be slightly different from what you know. When people hear infidelity, they often think of sexual cheating, but it's much deeper than that. Infidelity can be emotional, that is, sharing your heart with someone who is not your spouse. It can be digital, that is, those secret chats, likes, and DMs you don't want your partner to see. It can even be financial, that is, hiding money or spending behind your spouse's back. Are you surprised to hear this? In simple terms, infidelity is any form of betrayal that breaks the trust in your marriage. And once trust breaks, love feels unsafe. Now, the second point, how infidelity usually starts. Here's the thing. Affairs really start suddenly. They grow quietly. Maybe you start complaining about your spouse to someone else. Maybe you find comfort in someone who listens a little too closely than your spouse does. Or maybe loneliness at home makes you start looking elsewhere for attention. Before you know it, emotional closeness turns into temptation. And temptation, when fed, becomes betrayal. That's why the best time to fight infidelity is before it starts. Point number 3, the damage that infidelity causes. Infidelity doesn't just break hearts, it breaks the foundation of marriage. It leaves deep emotional wounds that can take years to heal. The betrayed partner feels inadequate, humiliated, and insecure. The unfaithful partner often feels guilt and shame, but doesn't know how to make things right. And once trust is broken, even innocent actions can look suspicious. Every phone call, every message becomes a trigger. Without intentional healing, the home becomes full of fear instead of peace. But the question is, why do people cheat? I want you to pay close attention to this. There are many reasons people fall into infidelity. I am not trying to excuse them anyway. No excuses. but these reasons are reasons we must know so that we can learn from them. The first one is some cheat because of emotional neglect, especially when communication has died, like I mentioned on one of the episodes. Others cheat because of revenge or frustration, and some simply because they stop valuing what they already have. Then there are those who cheat because of lust and lack of self-control, what we call also lack of sexual discipline. Whatever the reason, cheating is never the solution, never. It only multiplies the pain for you, your spouse, and your children. Now, how do you protect your marriage from infidelity? Let's talk about prevention, because that's where real strength lies. Point number one, keep your friendship alive. Don't let romance die after the wedding. Laugh, talk, and play together as often as possible. Friendship is a first around your marriage. Point number two, set boundaries. Be clear about the opposite sex relationships. Don't entertain secret conversations or emotional attachments that threaten your marriage. Another point is communicate openly. Talk about your feelings, frustrations, and temptation before they grow. A problem shared early can be solved before it explodes. Next point is stay accountable. If you feel attracted to someone, talk to your spouse or a trusted counselor. Darkness loses its power when exposed to light. Don't keep it to yourself, because the temptation may be there, and before you know it, you have fallen. What happened if infidelity has occurred? What would you do as a couple? How do you rebuild trust after betrayal? Pay attention to this. Now, maybe you are watching this and you've been hurt by infidelity, or maybe you are the one who made the mistake. Here is what I want you to know. Healing is possible, but it takes humility, patience, and above all, time. The one who cheated may take full responsibility. The one who cheated must take full responsibility. No excuses, no blame shifting. The one who cheated must take full responsibility. No excuses, no blame shifting. Be transparent. Be consistent. Show through your actions that you are ready to rebuild. The one who was hurt must choose in time whether to forgive. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from the poison of bitterness. Rebuilding trust is not instant. It cannot happen overnight. It's earned daily through honesty, openness, and genuine repentance. Counseling and prayer can help both of you process the pain and rebuild your emotional safety. In summary, infidelity doesn't have to be the end of your story. Many couples have come back stronger after betrayal because they allowed honesty, healing, and love to take root again. And you can do the same. Remember, the real enemy is not your spouse. It's the disconnection that opened the door in the first place. Don't just rebuild what broke. Rebuild it better than it was before. With communication, accountability, and grace, even a wounded marriage can heal. I assure you. If today's message has touched you, please like, share, and subscribe to Made to Last TV. Tell me in the comments, what do you believe couples can do to prevent infidelity before it even starts. Remember, trust is the glue that holds love together. Guard it, protect it, and if it breaks, fight to rebuild it, because your marriage is made to last. I am Chidi, and I see you again in the next episode.